Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Alchemy Factory. So what I think we're going to do is we need to feed a little bit more sage into here, but I think I'm going to grab some from up here. We'll probably steal a little bit off of this line and a little bit off of this line, and we'll try and feed it maybe into some grinders and then just try and get it belted in. But I think the problem is going to be okay, hang on. Alright, so we definitely need to make more of the potions in order to make the bandages. So why are you backed up? But not the other one. No, because it's not feeding in fast enough. Alright. So we definitely need to get more is it potions that's holding us up, or is it sage that's holding us up? We have two grinders. I think it's potions that are holding us up. That creates another whole problem, because we'll have to make another whole set of potions. Linen's not the problem. I don't think sage is the problem. I think potions are the problem. It's getting a steady supply of bandages. It's not getting a steady supply of potions. So we'd actually have to make more potions, which is going to be 2 flax, 2 sage, basically this whole setup again. I wonder if I can get away with 1 more flax and 1 more sage. No, we're going to need another whole set making potions. We're never going to have enough bandages. No, I wonder if I can make them up here in this dead space and then belt them in, because I can probably grab I can grab fertilizer from here. I don't know if I'm not going to have enough room here to make everything. One and one grinders, assembler. I could put the assembler over here. Then we'd have to go up and over to get in there. I want to solve that problem before we move on to something new. All right, do we have this store open? That's the next question. We do. All right. The register emptying. It is. All right. Let's try and figure this out, and then we can move on to something new. Let's grab, oh my God, let me try do 2 and 2. That's going to chew up more fertilizer. But see, even over here, we're not making enough potions either. So we got to get this one fixed as well. Now we could go up, but I don't know if I'm ready for vertical building yet either. Let's see, if I put, I'm going to need 2. So I can grind it here. I can assemble it here and then belt it over. The problem is I don't have any room here to get the flax in. Yeah, because potions, well, bandages are starting to back up a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can get... I'm almost tempted to double production here, or triple production here, because I have the room, because we could actually move these if I need to. I can move these down to here. We can double the production here of... Well, this one needs to be doubled anyway. We almost need to triple our production. Do I want to move this? We can. We could very easily move this. Alright, let's solve that problem first. So I'm going to need you. I'll go in 1. Let's go you there. Then I'm going to need 2 of you. Then we're going to need 3 of you. Not going to have enough room. Alright, so I need you. Then I need 3 of you. And then I need 2 of you. And I'm going to need 1 of you. Now you guys have the right, do you have the correct recipe? You do. Alright, so let me crap, I'm gonna have a bunch of logs in my inventory. Yep. Well, let me do this. So I'm going to need to get some of those out of my inventory. Let's go. And then we got to go up and over and then belt them into that line. But let me get rid of some of those. I'm not going to belt these in here yet because there's another whole bag of them here. So how many more did I put in my inventory? Oh, only 1. All right. do I want that to empty? Yeah, I want that to empty. So let that empty. I'm going to need one of you. Now, where do we want to come up and over? Need to feed him into that line. Let's go feed him in here. I'm not going to turn it on yet. Crap, I need one more of those. And then we need a down to go here. And then we will belt these into there. And then eventually we will belt these down into here, but I don't want to turn this on yet. Don't want to turn that on because I want to empty that other chest. So you guys, yep, you're already getting stuff. And then you are also going to feed into there. Oh crap, I got 4 more in my inventory I can't get rid of. Hang on, I don't want to turn you on yet. I want it to burn through those so I can get these out of my inventory. Alright, so that means we can double this and then feed them back into that chest. Oh, that means double the amount of fertilizer coming this way. Oh, good Lord. How do I want to... Alright, let's go 1 and 2 and leave a space just in case. 3 and 4. And I'm going to need grinders. We're going to need 3 for you, 3 for you, and then you're going to feed into you. That's fine. And then you're going to have 1 outie. Now where am I going to belt you? You're going to have to come up and over. I need to bring you into here. So you're going to have to go up and over this one. Crap, then you're going to have to turn. And you're going to have to go up and over this one. Oh, can't yet. You're going to go hang on. Yep. So we're going to have to come this way, down that way, up that way, up that way, that way. So you're set. Yeah, you got the right recipe. Now, how do we get fertilizer in here without shutting this whole production chain down? Gonna have to steal it from this line. I have no choice. Actually, no, hold on. You are feeding into here. Alright, why are you red? Why can't I grab fertilizer from that bottom line? Can I get fertilizer from that line? Oh, because now, oh, hang on. You getting your, oh, hang on. It's over this way. I just can't see it. Look, more logs I have to get rid of. Alright, so let me change this one. Yeah, you need to feed. Actually, you, the other one needs to feed in. Yep, so let me... So you need to feed that one and that one. And then I need that table back. Are you kidding me? Oh, out of wow, you're already full. You're getting there. Let's get those out of my inventory. So that should double potions here going in to be sold. Oh man, it's gonna be okay. Let me do this. Still got 6 I need to get rid of. Do I have room? No, you're going to be full back here as well. You are. I got nowhere to dump extra logs. Six, 7 logs I need to dump. I got nowhere to put them. Well, eventually this will run empty. As soon as this box gets full. Why are you so slow? Oh, because I only have one of you working. Actually, let me change this. It's got some logs I'm going to need to dump in there eventually. Just get a couple of them out of here for now. We're still making money. What do we have? 8 bandages and 30 potions. Potions, I don't have a lot, unless there's 30 in here. No, but I have bandages. Sage powder. One of the quests ask for that every now and then. Alright, so we have... Potions are not backing up yet. No, because we're barely keeping the shelf full. May have to double this again. Well, we'll let it run. Alright, so I digress. I'll fix the other one off camera to get more bandages. It's holding its own for now, but I'm going to want to double that as well. So the next thing we really need to work on is, let's go into here. Next thing we need to automate. We're going to need the pipes eventually, but we don't need them yet until we get down here. We have to get into the block and tackle. There's a quest to... we get quests to make them, and we can sell them, I believe. Let's get that knocked off, and we'll see what we need to make them. So if we go into the under goods, they are. So we need, oh god, planks, wood, more flax, which means more fertilizer being used through an assembler, and then we can make our pulleys. Then we can sell them, I believe. So we're going to need a place. Now, the other thing I want to look at is before, I want to see if we can start building vertical. And this is going to, okay, so we need to get into bricks first. I want to see if we can go vertical. So we're going to need to get into bricks. Where do we make the bricks? Can we look at that yet? Materials. Clay, but not bricks yet. So what did I not unlock? Bricks. Alrighty then. So we got to get into bricks first. So just clay through that new kiln will get us bricks. So we're going to have to make clay and then fire it. Okay, so you're not automated. Crap. Oh, this is making our clay. Now I don't want a lot of it. So this is making clay for us to use personally. But we're not selling it, so we might as well make it here and then turn it into bricks. Because the clay is for my own personal use to build with. So I'm going to want to keep some in a chest. So firewood into there, which we can, that's easy. So we can feed firewood into there. You are just a buffer of stone. Why? I don't know. We're going to need to feed wood into here, which we can get from here. And we're going to need to feed limestone into there. Which I can get from where? Where else are we buying limestone? Nowhere near here, but we have coins right here. So we can buy limestone really easily. So I don't need you. So I need to feed logs into here, but I need room for clay to come out to go to bricks. So you're going to have to come up. You're going to have to come up, and I got to figure out a way to feed logs into there. So we're already making the bricks. So, I mean, we're already making the clay. Let's look at that recipe. So we're going to go clay through a kiln. That means I got to feed wood into another kiln. Crap. So I'm going to have to feed wood into there and then wood into another kiln. And now I have no room to bring my clay out. Crap. Can I make them here? So it's just running the... So I've got to get... No, because I got to get wood into there. I can move you up by 1 square. But I also need room to get stone in there. This is iron ore, though. Where are we buying stone? You're buying logs. You're buying logs. You're buying stone. Well, that's easy, because now we can just go up and over. I can go up and over and feed you into there. Ooh, okay, I got an idea. So, I need you. So I'm going to need to go up and over you. Ooh, I don't have enough room to go up and over. I'm going to have to change this one to an up and over. So I need to feed stone into there. And then I need to get you back up and over. So you have to go now go over, up and over this guy. So that solves that problem. So now I'm going to I can get stone into here. I've got to get wood into here and wood into there. But then I need to bring the clay out where I can fire it and sell it, which I can do in this space. We'll just have to belt the clay over. So I need to get wood into you, which is going to be up and over this guy, and I need to get wood into you, but I need to bring clay over as well, so it's going to be another up and over. Three up and overs, because I got to get wood into here. So let's solve the wood problem first. So I got to get wood into you, and I got to get wood into you. Got to get wood into you, and then I also need to get wood into you, which then I need to get clay out. Damn it. Can I get a potion out of my inventory? I got to get wood out of my inventory. Can I put a box in there? Can I put wood in here yet? No, can I put wood in there yet? I can get one out of my inventory. I also need to get stone out of my inventory and have nowhere to put it now. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's good. So I just got to get wood out of my inventory yet. And then deal with this guy. What do you have? How did I get more freaking wood? All right, so now I got to get clay out where we can fire it. But I also need to get wood in. Crap. So I got to get the clay over and I got to get wood over. I can get wood from there. Now how do I sneak the clay around? I can't. I like to build it right here. I'm buying wood here so I can bring wood over this way. So I could bring wood in from here. That's not easy. That's easy. We can just split it off here, come up and over. I got to get clay onto here. So I got to get clay on this side. And then I also got to get this product down. Now that's a problem because these need a lot of space. So I'm not even going to have room to get clay up unless I move it up 1 square. Nope. Crap. Where am I getting the clay from? I can sneak the clay under there, I think. But then can I get the product out? Always at the most inopportune time. We're barely making any money. Now I'm gonna need you there possibly. So I get the clay in. How am I getting the clay out? So you're going to have to go under. Which is fine. We can bring you under here and then send you to one of the... figure out where we're going to sell it. We're still not backing up on potions. We're still not making enough potions. I'm going to have to work on that off camera. Yeah, we're still not making enough potions. Which means I really need double the amount of sage. So we're probably barely making bandages. Well, bandages are backing up. All right. I think if I closed the store for a couple hours, it would probably... we're starting to fill up on coins. Because if I shut the store down for a couple hours, that would give it that an opportunity to get caught up. Let's close for a little bit and let that catch up a little bit. All right, so clay, back to our clay. Back to our brick. So I got to get clay into here. Now that's going to be a bit of a problem because I think now I'm going to have to go up and over twice. We have to go up and over several times because I got to get the clay from here into there. Now I can go under here. I'm going to have to go over here. Might probably go under there. So these logs are going to have to come up and over. Crap, which means I'm going to have a problem with more wood. Let me... Hold on. I can get rid of 2 of them. I'm going to end up with more in my inventory. I just need a box I can dump them into temporarily. Just because I need that space. So unfortunately, I'm going to have more logs, I think. So I got to get the clay up and over. So I'm going to need one of you. Gonna need and up. So you're gonna have to go there. Then, oh crap, I don't have enough room to get it down. These logs are going to have to go up and over. That sucks. That's going to put more logs into my inventory. No, I can get the clay. No, it's just going to mean more tables. Hold on. So the clay is going to come, let's go up here. And then we're going to bring it down here. So the clay is going to come up here and go down down here. Nope, because I still can't get around that chest. I don't know if I can't get it down. It's going to have to come around this way and then go down. So you're going to have to come all the way around. Can I? No. Crap. I gotta get you down here. And now you're too far over. So I'll get the clay there. So clay will come out here. So you'll get logs into there. You will get logs into there. Your clay, crap, will come along here. Come along here, go down into there, and then come up into here. And then bricks will come out. And I'm going to want bricks for, so we can sell them for quests. Don't know if that's connected. We should. Oh no, I'm missing one in here. Crap. That should be connected now. So you. Oh crap! We got to get wood into here yet. which we're bringing from where over here. Oh, I got an opportunity here to get some out of my inventory. So let's do this, not that one. Where were these at? Nice. And then we'll let this box run out and then we'll belt them over from here. We'll buy them there and then belt them over to here. Here. I don't want to buy them yet, but we'll get rid of this box when it runs empty and then run it into there. Oh God, are you not going to come out of there? Shit, you're not going to come out of there. I'm going to be off by 1 square. No, maybe not. Brick. You're going to come out of there. That's the $64,000 question. You are. Nice. We make them brick. So I'm going to let that chest back up a little bit before we run it into the store and sell it. Now the other thing I want to start getting to sell are these guys. So we're going to have to figure that out so we can sell those also. So let that run and build up some brick for a minute. So we're going to need to make planks and we need to make ropes. So it means we got to buy wood and we need to grow flax. Well, we should have extra rope here. So we can tap rope off of here. So we won't have to make any. And then planks are easy. So that's just wood. You're not nowhere near empty yet. So we can actually make planks right here. So I can actually steal from this line to make our pulleys. This is actually going to be easy because I can pull planks from here or planks from here or merge these two together. We can pull rope from here. This is going to be super easy in an assembler. So let's grab an assembler. You're going to make pulleys. And you can feed you rope in from here. And then we just got to get planks up and over. Crap. So I'm going to need to go up on this side. And we're going to need to come down on this side. So I can feed, and then I'm going to want to store some. So I just need to get you to there, and you to there. And let's pull from there. You got pulleys coming out. Why don't I not have any coming out? Oh, because you're in the wrong spot. Oh, nice. It makes them fairly quick as well. Do I want to buffer this for when the store's open? No, because we have a bunch in backup. You're starting to back up. All right, you're not going to empty anytime soon, so the other problem I got is this. Because we're not getting enough sage here, and I'm not getting enough sage here. We're going to lose money because I have the store closed. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll try and solve the sage problem between episodes. So I basically need 3 of these feeding onto this belt and 3 of these feeding onto this belt. Now, can I put 2 more sage plants in here? I might be able to, but getting them fertilizer is going to be a nightmare, because I don't think the footprints are going to be big enough. Yeah, I can't get them in there. Might have to make more sage out here and then belt it in over here. I can steal fertilizer from here. Try and figure out how to grow it here and then belt it in over. I might be able to make that work. So that makes the pulleys relatively quickly. So we got to get brick into cell, and then we got to get pulleys into cell. Now, do we have any quests? Yeah, so I need 100 pulleys, and I need 60 brick and 30 potions, which potions are not backed up yet. Oh, potions are starting to back up. Oh, look at that. 30 potions. Crap, how much brick did I need? Let's grab all of it. And then I need, oh crap, I forget what else I needed. Oh, the pulleys. I don't think we're ready for yet. Hey, we can get this one. 8 bandages, linen. So bandages, linen, and iron. Bandages, linen. Where did I move the iron to? All the way back here. I forget how many I needed. Let me grab 200. I got shit in my inventory again I need to get rid of. I'll try and clean that up between episodes. Yeah. Get rid of that one. We can almost do this one. Stone mortar. Yeah, that's, I'm not going to mess with that one. So we're working on that one. I'm not going to mess with the bulk orders right now. This is what we're working towards. 100 pulleys. Here. Get rid of, can I combine you? Get rid of those. So you need to come out, you need to come out, you need to come out. Those can go back in there for now. Where can I drop? Which one are we feeding manually yet? This one. Nope. Pulleys, over here. All right, knocked off a couple quests. We're almost an hour in. So we're making pulleys that we need to sell, and we're making brick that we can sell. We have we got 2 free stands. So we've got to get, well, can we bring it around the back? We can bring, oh, clay's going to be easy, so I can put it next to this one. To the left side or to the right side? To the right side. So you, any reason not to go there? And I can just, I'm going to have to go up and over. Let's bring that over by 1. So I got to go up and over, which means I need 1 of you. I need 1 of you. And then might as well just go like this. Oh, I can't. I'm out of them again. $200 of you. I can get you onto there. You're going to go to there. You are going to be brick. And then I can get you to there, so that we can get brick being sold. Now I need to get the pulleys in, and they're going to can we sell the pulleys? We can. So they're going to need to go there. So we're going to have to go up and over you and up and over you, and then up and over all of this. Well, this ought to be fun. Now, if I bring him in here, can I not put you here? I can. So if I bring them in here, then I can belt them over there, but why not? Is there any reason not to? No. You were those. Damn it. And then I got to get you. Down. Now, how do I get you in there? You're up too high. Why? How did you end up? You ended up being too high. Okay, that's better. Now I still got to get oh my goodness. Is there any reason not to? Out of nails. No, crap. Is there any reason not to? And then I got to go up. Here. Hey, we got 2 new products in the store. Pulleys and bricks. Bricks are full. That's nice to see. I'll just make sure the pulleys are going to go up without a problem. Yeah, you're going to tie into here as soon as this chest is empty. And then the only thing I have to solve is, and I may not even have to solve it, I just need to let this chest fill up. And then I think we should be fine. And then once bandages back up, and we get a little bit of a reserve in here, we should be fine. So you're getting a steady supply of clay, you're getting a steady supply of wood, you're getting a steady supply of brick, you're making our clay, you're getting a steady supply of stone, we don't have to buy anything, we don't have to babysit anything, and we're going to have flying pulleys here in a second. Yeah. Now I want to see something before I get out of here. I need 30 bricks and 30 clay. Look at that. Just at the most inopportune time. Okay, so I need 30. Oh, here's those. I just need to get. I just need more clay. I need 30 of you guys. 15, 16, 17, 18. Might be enough. Now we should be able to make building parts. No? Yes. Let me put a couple bricks in my inventory just to see. Just to see if I can actually build them and where they need to be. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to put them back here though, because I've got stuff in the way. Everything's off by 1. Damn it. But we can add on to the... Well, I can't without getting rid of all of that. But yeah, but basically I can make this store bigger now, which is going to be awesome. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to buy, not long, we're going to buy this piece of property and then move that store out this way. Because then I can leave all the counters where they are and push it back that way, and I'll be able to shoot stuff in going back that way and then back this way. So I won't have to move anything from here. I mean, we can, because I can pull the walls out to here, and I can pull, and then I can raise all of these up and shoot them in through these. I mean, it'll take me a little bit to do it, but we can do it. But I can bring this store back this way, all the way to that corner, all the way out to that corner, we can have a big L-shaped store. But the question, the big question is, if I put, hey, let me see something first. You require brick, so you're going to be brick and stone. Crap. So if I put a wall here, and I put a wall here, can I go up and over and feed them coins? Because then I can make do we not have do we have access to floors? Let me try something. I'm curious. So if I put you there, can I build? I can. So now we can start going vertical. And then we can build an entire factory above what's here. Oh man. So why are you not letting me put one here? Because I don't have, oh, I did. Nice. So see, now I can belt coins into here. We got to go up and over, but I can belt coins into here. So, but see, now we can use this whole space on the second floor to make goods with. Can't duplicate walls. Okay, that's all right. I don't have enough. Yeah, because I'm going to need to ramp production up in these now, because I'm going to use a lot of these to build walls and floors with. And this is going to look a bit weird because I'm not going to be able to put one here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to put one there. I might have to buy this property as well. And then I can run a wall along there. I can run a wall along here. I can run walls all the way up to our store. I can extend. I know what we're going to work on next time. We're going to work on store expansion. And then work on a second level to build our factory out on. And now I'm going to have to figure out a way to get up there. Do we have stairs? We do. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to get coins down from there so I can feed them into here. This is going to look a bit weird because it's going to be suspended, but I can move this line of fertilizer to go up and over this line of fertilizer and then come back down. So I could put walls all the way across to here. We can make that work. What else? What other cool stuff can we unlock? More inventory capacity, 50 linen, that's a no-brainer. Potion belt, sleep timer 2 hours, I don't care of. Restocking speed, I don't care of because we're not restocking. I don't care about sleeping. This is going to give us beams, and I think this is going to give us more building options than what we currently have, I think. No, we're max level, I think. Oh no, it's not. It's going to need steel. The extra inventory slots would be nice. 50 linen. Well, there's 10. There's 50 linen. Oh, that's going to be easy as well. It's another 16 slots. Oh, that is so much nicer. That is so much nicer. But I'm going to call it here. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.